my name is Kristen and I'm talking about stress reduction today. So the way stress is supposed to work is that we're in imminent danger. We're being chased by a tiger. We have a survival response, a fight or flight situation, and we release adrenaline into our systems and we deal with a stressful situation the best we can at the moment. And then the moment's done and we release no more adrenaline. But the problem is that in our lives today, we constantly deal with stressful situations. So whether it be our jobs, money, our kids, families, just simply what to make for dinner and the laundry we have to do, or having too much on our plates, we constantly deal with stressful situations that don't seem to go away. So we are in a constant fight or flight situation during the day. The problem with that is that the adrenaline turns into cortisol, and the cortisol wreaks havoc on our hormones and also helps us not be able to lose weight, helps us gain weight, and it's unhealthy all around to constantly be in that fight or flight situation. So, ways that we can reduce stress in our lives. First of all, there's lavender. Lavender is great. It's got a ton of calming properties. So what I usually do is I put a little bit on my wrists. I can smell it all day long. If I'm driving, it's on the steering wheel. If I'm sleeping, it's next to my face so I can smell the lavender. And it really does have calming properties for the mind as well as the body. Probably my go-to oil, or blend actually, for stress is Balance. I love Balance it's called the grounding blend for a reason. I'll put a little bit on the back of my neck during the day, and it just helps me remain grounded and be able to deal with whatever situation might come up next. My kids use Balance if they have a stressful day at school, or they have a test, or something that they're showing a little bit of anxiety over. They use Balance all the time. It is in my purse, it is in my car, it is on my bedside table. It is also in all of my kids' rooms. Balance is made from a bunch of tree oils, so it has more of a woodsy smell than a floral smell. So even all the guys in your life will appreciate the smell of Balance. The other thing I do is I use a bunch of the mood oils. I always feel like if my mood is uplifted, the stressful situation won't seem as stressful. So bergamot, lime are two of the top ones I use. I also use orange, citrus bliss, grapefruit. Sometimes I'll put them in my water and it just uplifts my mood, or else I'll diffuse them. They're great being diffused together, even if you put 3 or 4 different citrus oils in together. They're fantastic being diffused together. And it just helps my mood be a little bit more upbeat so that I can deal with whatever might happen during the day. And finally, my last one that I use, let's see if you can see that, is vetiver. And I use this at night. You can see I take the whole top off of it. It's a really thick oil, so you got to be careful even just using it without the top on it. But it's so thick sometimes I have trouble getting it out of the bottle fast enough. I'm one that wakes up at 3:30 in the morning and I can't go back to sleep because I've got the list of what I need to do tomorrow running through my brain. So vetiver is fantastic for that mind chatter. It's fantastic for helping me feel like I can deal with tomorrow. I don't need to think about it tonight. And for me, that's been unbelievably helpful in dealing with stress and the reduction of it in my life and in my family's lives. And I still need to say Balance is probably my go-to most of the time, but I definitely use vetiver a lot at night, and I use the other oils too. But my go-tos are definitely Balance and vetiver for stress reduction.